I don't know why God gave me a house that my fucking neighbors want. When there's lots of houses in this world, in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area, He had to give me this house that my fucking neighbors want, knowing that it would cause a problem for me. And even if Denise and Clelis Helton and their friends and families get this house from me, they'll still be messing with me. They would still be fucking with me, even if they got this house. Because it's not really about the house. They're just using this house as an excuse to be after me, to give me a hard time, to take from me. But it's not really about the house. It's about my existence. Me existing bothers them. Me breathing bothers them. Me being alive bothers them. Because evil has always been jealous of good. And it will always be jealous of good until God gets rid of it permanently. And gets rid of all of you permanently. And He will, when it's time for Him to do so. Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, He'll do it. He'll make it happen. But until then, I gotta deal with these evil ass motherfuckers. It looks like you left me alone, but you haven't left me alone. You're still at it. You're still after me. You're still at it. You haven't left me alone. You're still trying to get me, an innocent woman, out of her home. And you'll say or do anything for that to happen. Why? Why do you want my house so badly? I never knew someone to be obsessed this much and for so long over something like this. You have been wanting my house since 2006. You've been wanting this place. Maybe even before that. Did you cause the Locucos problems before they moved out? The white trash, as you call them? Did you give them problems? Is that the reason why they moved away? Because you were probably harassing them too. Like you're harassing me. And bothering me. And lying on me. And they just couldn't take it anymore, so they moved. Away from you. And that's what you're expecting me to do. If I don't get kicked out of my house first. And the hole that you're digging for me, you might be the ones falling into it. The ditch that you're digging for me, you might be the ones falling into it. Denise and Clelis Helton and your friends and families. Because I know what you're doing. I'm not stupid. I know exactly what you're doing. You're trying to get me, an innocent woman, out of her home. Any way you can. And you'll say anything and do anything for that to happen. Well, God willing, it's not going to happen. No matter who you talk to. No matter who you confide in. The witchcrafts and the voodoo and the witchcrafts and all this other stuff that you're doing. And then you claim you're not evil and wicked. But what are you? Because you sure as hell ain't good. Trying to take away somebody's house. With your lies and your deceit. And your money. If you have that much money, why don't you build yourself a house? Why don't you build yourself a house? There's an empty lot on this street. Right on this side of the street, there's an empty lot where a house burned down. Why don't you build a house there since you have all this money to throw around? Denise and Cletus Helton and your friends and families. Since you have all this money to throw around, why don't you build yourself a house? There's an empty lot right on this street. A little bit further down the street. Where the house burned down. Why don't you build yourself a house there? It's right on the same side of this street. Since you want all your friends and families to live on the same side of the street that you live on. Which is pretty stupid. I never knew somebody to be obsessed this much and for so long. You've been obsessed with this house since 2006. Maybe even longer than that. What is up with you in my house? You're willing to get me out of my house so that you can live here. You're really a pathetic piece of work. You really are. You really are a piece of work. You don't even care where I end up. Long as you obtain this house. You don't care where the fuck I end up. That's not your priority. Your priority is to get my house from me. Any way you can. That's why God says thou shalt not covet your neighbor's home. But you're doing totally the opposite from what God is telling you to do. And you expect him to gravitate to you. He won't ever gravitate to your sorry asses. Ever. None of you. He won't ever gravitate to any of you, no matter how beautiful and pretty and sexy you are and how good you are in bed. He doesn't give a shit about any of that. He could give a shit less about any of that. You'll never have him in bed. So what the hell does he care about you being good in bed? He doesn't give a shit about you in bed. You sinner. And he doesn't care how beautiful you are too. On the outside. You're ugly on the inside. You're rotten bones on the inside. And there's a Bible scripture that says that. You look good on the outside, but you're rotting bones on the inside.